guys, Gypsy Wolf. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, I'm finally bringing you a video that I know a lot of you have been waiting for, and I have been very excited to share with you guys. I'm showing you how to make a confusion oil. This is not a light and fluffy oil. This is used for darker types of magic, so I would advise a bit of caution, but you know, that's enough moralizing. I'm just at least going to show you how to make it, okay? And I'll give you some very basic ways that you can use it. Again, my name is Gypsy Wolf. If you're new to my channel, I teach all things witchcraft, and that includes spells, oils, powders, potions, brews, you name it. That's what's on this channel. So if you like this type of content, I would highly encourage you to subscribe, hit the bell, and join this amazing witchy community. We're all like really chill, fun people here. Okay, so I'm going to basically first tell you the main ways that you can use a confusion oil. My personal favorite way to use it would be if I'm trying to confuse an adversary, especially like in court. Let's say you're going through a bad divorce or child custody battle, things like that. This is a wonderful oil to use for something like that. If you are trying to break up a couple and want to confuse them, get them fighting, which I don't really always recommend, but hey, you know, you do you. That's another way you can use it. It can also be used in types of love magic where you want that person kind of drunk and confused in love with you. I don't agree with doing that with someone that you're not in a relationship with, but like let's say you're married or in a long-term committed relationship and you need that spark back. This is a great time that you can use this with other oils, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go over the ingredients, and as I add them, I'll explain why I'm using them. Now, I know many of you are going to ask me for substitutions. That happens frequently. Now, here's the thing. These are the ingredients I have used and have always worked for me in this type of oil. I don't know you, so I don't know what your witchy inclinations are, what you're drawn to, led to instead of maybe one of these botanicals. Let's say you don't have one, and you know, you might want to ask me, what else can I use, Gypsy Wolf? Well, it's really up to you. And that's because I trust your intuition, okay? So that's very important, to just trust your own intuition. All right, enough of all that too. I do tend to ramble, and I want to make this as quick as possible. So the items that we're going to need are poppy seeds, that's a must. Black mustard seeds, not regular, not brown, black. Black peppercorn, but you can use regular crushed black pepper, whatever you have. I just like seeing them float in my jar. I like using a little bit of sulfur. And then the last botanical, oh, and this just smells so bad. You can't even see it in here. It's called asafoetida, also called devil's dung. I have it in an airtight jar, another airtight jar, this Ziploc bag, and I can still smell it. So I always have to keep it in my garage unless I'm using it. It's horrible. I'm going to be putting on my mask when I need to use it. Now the oils that we're going to be using, or oil, normally when you're doing baneful types of oils, you want to use castor oil, okay? But I like a little more slip to my oil. So I'm going to use castor oil and then a little bit of jojoba. And now this is just demonstrative purposes, guys. I'm going to be making my own batch in a couple of days, but I just wanted to let you know what I do. You're going to need a little master bottle. I love these little twist off tops that you can get at Dollar Tree. They're wonderful. Especially if, you know, it's your first time making an oil and, you know, you want to see how it works out, right? You don't want to make a huge batch. I like using my little handy dandy spoon. You might want to use a little funnel if you have a small master bottle. You can use a mortar and pestle for this if you would like, but I like to kind of keep my botanicals raw for this. And I am going to be using gloves for this because I don't like these negative herbs to touch my skin. I just don't. Okay, so let me get my gloves on and let's get started. So maybe I should have taken my rings off, huh? Yeah, let me do that. I don't feel like a witch if I don't have all my witchy rings on, but that's okay. It's better to be safe. Now, keep in mind, I would highly encourage you when you're doing workings like this, guys, light either your white or black candle for protection, your ancestral candle for protection, your guardian angel candle for protection, something. And then also you must cleanse yourself afterwards. These two things are extraordinarily important because if you don't, just don't even mess with this stuff. Just don't. Like, even though this is just demonstrative, I have all those candles lit over there on my altar. Just in case, because a lot of times, even when I don't mean to do certain types of magic, when I'm just doing them demonstrative purposes, like I've said on my channel, a lot of those things have manifested when I didn't expect them to or want them to. So I figure, let me just be, better safe than sorry. Okay, so you want to smoke out your jar, make sure you cleansed your space, all that good stuff, however you like to do that. And I am going to put my little funnel here. Now, I'm going to start with poppy seeds. Poppy seeds are amazing for confusion. Same thing with black mustard seeds. That's why we use them together. In conjunction, they will confuse the heck out of anybody you're doing this work on. Like poppets where you put cotton and poppy seeds and black mustard seeds in the head. Oh my gosh, you will F them up so bad. Probably shouldn't be telling you guys that, but it's a really good way to mess with somebody that deserves it. And make sure that you only use these types of things on somebody that deserves it. So we're just going to add a little bit of my poppy seeds here. I like to add more poppy seeds and black mustard seeds than anything else. Okay, 2 and 3. I'm not using too much because, like I said, demonstrative purposes. I'm a cheap witch and I don't want to waste my stuff too much, But I want to show you guys. I know it's easier to see things than for me to just explain. And then I'm just going to do 1 little teaspoon of the black mustard seeds. There we go. And you can pray over each one, but what I would suggest is just telling them what to do. So sometimes that's what feels right to me. So black mustard seeds, black poppy seeds, confuse my adversary, confuse whoever I use this oil on. Do as I say, so shall it be. You can just do something like that, very simple. Now I'm going to take a few black peppercorns. Now the reason we are using black peppercorns is because we want to cause some friction for this person that we're using the oil on, right? And you can use crushed red pepper if you would prefer, but I just find the black peppercorns work a little bit better for me. So it's really up to what, feels right in your gut. So I'm going to add 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? Actually, 9 feels right. 8, 9. Maybe I'll end up charging this and sending it to a friend. So Most of my witchy friends are very good at making their own oils, and I don't need to send them anything because they're amazing. Okay. So we tell our black pepper what we want it to do. Cause friction, irritation to anyone we use this oil on. That's simple. Again, we don't need to make things complicated, guys. Now, sulfur, it's very chalky. Okay, it's a little bit of a yellowish color. I'm just going to add the teeniest bit of this little teaspoon. I don't know where I got this teaspoon. I know people ask me in the comments. I wish I knew. But I just can't remember for the life of me. But I don't like the smell of sulfur, so I don't want to use a lot. But it's not as bad as the other one. So, about that much. And this is not like a regular teaspoon. This is smaller. Okay. Can you see there? Now the sulfur, again, this is to cause things to be uncomfortable for this person. You want their life to be messed up. Like, you don't want their lives to go well. So you can say something like, you know, let everything in your life go to complete shit. Excuse me, sorry. Let everything in your life go to complete crap. Everything you touch will turn to crap. And, oh, okay, hold on. Let me put on my mask here, guys. Oof. This stuff smells so bad. You can buy it pretty easily online, and I see why, because it smells terrible. So, alright, let me get this mask on. Come on. There we go. Okay. We're all used to wearing masks by now, right? Alright, we'll show you what the bottle, or jar, should I say, looks like that I purchased it from. I've had this for quite some time. And I do believe I bought this online from Amazon. Oh my god, even with my mask, it smells so bad. Alright, I feel like it's gritty, so I'm doing this over the jar. Oh, it's not even open. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to use a little pointy part of my spoon. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. You gotta be a tough witch to deal with this stuff. It smells like the bowels of hell. I am just, I mean, an asafoetida honestly does eradicate so many things. It's good and positive and negative work, but, oh, I'm just putting like the tiniest bit in there, and it's still gonna smell awful. Whew. Good Lord. Good Lord. Alright. And we're using asafoetida, devil's dung, because we want this person's life to go to shit. Right? That's pretty much the whole point. And every time I've used this oil, it has worked very well for me. I love using it on skull candles. That's my favorite way to use it. Put this back in the bag. There we go. Okay. So we're done with our little funnel. Now, as you can see, there's not a ton in there, but you don't want too much, right? All right. Now, I'm going to add some castor oil. I'm keeping my mask on at this point because it's, God, it smells so bad. We're going to mainly fill this with castor oil. There we go. Like I said, I'm not filling it all the way because I'm a cheap witch, and I don't want to use all my oils because I have to use all this stuff very soon, and I don't want to use it all up. And then a bit of jojoba. There you go. And like I said, the jojoba will make this a heck of a lot easier to put on your candles, drip onto your candles. You might want to put this type of oil in a dropper type of bottle, so that way you don't have to get your hands on it. But if you don't have something like that, you can always just wear these plastic gloves and put them on when you have to do this type of work. And they're easy to find these days because of COVID and all of that. So, oh, I really wish I had a paper towel, but I don't. Okay, that's all right. All right, so we're gonna cap it on up. And you want to put your intentions in this, guys. I'm just kind of showing you the basics, but you want to shake it up. And as you shake it, ooh, this one you gotta shake hard. This one you want to shake pretty hard. And if you can't get it all mixed up, you can take something like a little bamboo skewer and mix it up a little bit more. You might want to leave it upside down overnight, whatever you want to do. But see how it's like not a very pretty color? That's what you want. You're not doing fluffy happy magic. You want to F someone up. So, like I said, poppy seeds, black mustard seeds, black pepper, sulfur, asafoetida, aka devil's dung, castor oil, and if you choose, a bit of jojoba oil. And that's it. Like I said, if you have any questions on how to use this, more ways or whatever, please leave comments down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I can sleep tonight after the smell of all this crap. And it was so good to see you guys. Thank you so, so much for joining me. And let me know what you want to see next. I was thinking of doing a, what do you call it? An evil eye, do-it-yourself type of candle where you'll always be protected. And you're putting your own love and energy into it. And you can just get the very few things you need at the dollar store for under $5. Which I think is awesome. Okay, guys. Like I said, let me know if you have any questions. And as always, blessed be.